Hashtag Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet at Yankees game script. Imagine being a billionaire beauty mogul, dating one of Hollywood's most talented actors, and find yourself so bored at a baseball game that your face becomes a viral meme before the seventh inning stretch. Welcome to Kylie Jenner's life, where even a high-stakes Yankees game against the Blue Jays cannot compete with whatever is happening on her phone. Meanwhile, her boyfriend Timothée Chalamet is losing his absolute mind in the stands like he just discovered baseball was invented yesterday. This is Celebrity Treadmill, and we are about to break down the most hilariously mismatched couple energy we have seen all year. Spoiler alert, Kylie's face says it all, and what it is saying is not exactly, "Take me out to the ball game." Before we dive into this beautiful disaster of relationship dynamics, hit that subscribe button and smash the notification bell, because Celebrity Treadmill is your daily dose of celebrity chaos. And trust me, you do not want to miss what is coming next. So let me set the scene for you. It is a regular Wednesday, which means most of us are sitting at our desks pretending to work while secretly online shopping. But Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet, they are living their best lives at Yankee Stadium, watching the Bronx Bombers take on the Toronto Blue Jays. Sounds exciting, right? Well, it would be if both people in the relationship were actually excited. But here is where this story gets absolutely golden. Timothée is acting like he just won the lottery, got cast in another Oscar-worthy film, and discovered the meaning of life all at once. Meanwhile, Kylie looks like she is contemplating every life choice that led her to this moment. And honestly, it is the most relatable thing she has ever done. Let's talk about Timothée first, because this man deserves an Oscar for his performance in the stands. We are talking full-blown superfan energy, jumping out of his seat, screaming at plays, probably knowing player stats better than half the commentators. This is not some casual, "Oh, I like baseball" vibe. This is, "I have been a Yankees fan since birth and will defend them with my life" energy. And you know what? Good for him. The man is passionate. He is invested. He is living in the moment. He is everything you want in a sports fan, except maybe a little too much for someone who is supposed to be a cool, artsy indie film darling. But nope. Put this man in Yankee Stadium, and he transforms into every dad at a Little League game who takes it way too seriously. Now let us switch gears and talk about Kylie. Sweet, beautiful, billionaire Kylie Jenner, who has probably never cared about baseball a single day in her life. The photos from this game are absolutely priceless. We are talking blank stares, checking her phone, looking around like she is trying to calculate how many minutes until she can leave. The girl is not even pretending to be interested. And honestly, I respect it, because we have all been there. We have all sat through something boring to support a significant other, whether it's a work event, a friend's terrible improv show, or in Kylie's case, 3 hours of grown men hitting a ball with a stick while thousands of people scream about it. The contrast between their energies is so stark that it is actually kind of beautiful. It is like watching two people exist in completely different dimensions while sitting right next to each other. Timothée is in sports fan heaven. Kylie is in please let this end soon purgatory. And the internet? The internet is eating it up like it is the best reality TV show that never got made. Because this is a kind of authentic, unscripted celebrity moment that reminds us they are human. Well, as human as billionaires and Oscar nominees can be. But here is what makes this even more interesting. Kylie Jenner is not exactly known for her love of sports. She grew up in a family where the most athletic thing they did was film a reality show about their lives. Sure, they showed up to basketball games when Kendall dated NBA players, and they made appearances at various sporting events for photo ops. But Kylie herself? She has built her empire on makeup, fashion, and social media. Sports are not her thing, which makes this whole situation even funnier, because you can tell she is there purely for relationship support duty. This is girlfriend obligation 101. Your partner loves something. You do not understand it, but you show up anyway, because that is what people in relationships do. Except most of us do not have paparazzi documenting our boredom for the entire world to see. Let me paint you a more detailed picture of what went down, because the photos tell a story that words can barely capture. Timothée is wearing what looks like a casual but perfectly curated outfit, because even at a baseball game, the man has to look like he just stepped off a magazine cover. He is animated, expressive, probably yelling things about batting averages and RBIs that Kylie has never heard of and will never remember. Meanwhile, Kylie is sitting there in her designer outfit, looking like she is calculating how much money she made in the time it took for one inning to finish. Spoiler, probably more than most of us make in a year. The body language is where this gets really good. Timothée is leaning forward, engaged, hands moving, fully committed to the baseball experience. Kylie is leaning back, arms crossed, her phone in hand, with a kind of facial expression that says, I am here physically, but mentally I am already back in my Calabasas mansion. It is the same look we all had in high school during that one class we hated but had to take to graduate. You are present. You are technically participating, but your soul has left the building. Now, some people might look at this and think their relationship is doomed. How can two people with such different interests possibly make it work? But here's the thing. This might actually be the most real thing we have seen from them, because relationships are not about having identical interests. They are about showing up for each other, even when you would rather be literally anywhere else. Kylie sitting through a baseball game for Timothée is actually kind of sweet when you think about it. She does not have to be there. She is a billionaire. She could be doing anything. But she chose to support her boyfriend, even though she clearly does not understand or care about what is happening on the field. Let us talk about the internet reaction, because of course the internet had thoughts. Twitter was absolutely on fire with memes comparing their reactions. People were making side-by-side comparisons of Timothée's excitement and Kylie's boredom. Some people were Team Kylie, saying they would have the exact same reaction. Some people were Team Timothée, saying his passion is adorable. And some people were just confused about how these two even work as a couple, which honestly, same. On paper, they should not make sense. He is the artsy indie film darling who does weird movies and wears interesting outfits. She is a reality TV star turned beauty mogul who built an empire on lip kits and Instagram. But somehow they work. Or at least they are trying to work despite having absolutely nothing in common when it comes to extracurricular interests. The Yankees versus Blue Jays game itself was apparently pretty good if you care about baseball, which Timothée clearly does and Kylie clearly does not. But here is what is fascinating. This is not the first time we have seen them at a sporting event together. They have been spotted at basketball games, other baseball games, and various public outings. And every single time, the energy is the same. Timothée is fully engaged. Kylie looks like she is mentally writing her grocery list. It has become their brand at this point. The overly enthusiastic boyfriend and supportive but visibly uninterested girlfriend. It is a dynamic as old as time, just with more money and better cameras. But let me tell you why this matters beyond just being a funny celebrity moment. Because this is Kylie Jenner being relatable for maybe the first time in her entire public existence. We cannot relate to her billion-dollar empire. We cannot relate to her private jets and designer everything. We cannot relate to growing up on reality TV or having millions of Instagram followers. But we can absolutely relate to being bored at something our partner dragged us to. That is universal. That transcends wealth, fame, and social status. Every single person watching this knows exactly how Kylie feels in those photos, because we have all been there. Maybe not at Yankee Stadium with premium seats, but we have all fake smiled our way through something we did not care about for someone we did care about. Timothée's energy is also giving us insight into who he is outside of his carefully crafted Hollywood persona. This is not Timothée Chalamet, the actor. This is Tim from New York, who really loves the Yankees and gets way too invested in sports. It is humanizing, it is endearing, and it is completely opposite of the cool, mysterious vibe he usually gives off, which honestly makes him more likable. Because there is something charming about seeing someone who is usually so composed just completely lose it over a baseball game. The fashion at this game also deserves a mention because even in her boredom, Kylie still looked flawless. Because of course she did. The woman could show up to a gas station at 3 a.m. and still look ready for a photo shoot. She is a Jenner. Looking perfect is part of the job description. Timothée also looked good because, again, even casual for him looks like it was styled by a professional. These two could not look bad if they tried, which somehow makes Kylie's bored expression even funnier because she is beautiful, perfectly dressed, sitting in premium seats, and still looks like she would rather be getting a root canal. Thanks for watching Celebrity Treadmill. If you loved this breakdown of the most mismatched couple energy at a baseball game, hit that like button. Drop a comment telling me if you are Team Timothée or Team Kylie, and I will catch you in the next one where we are spilling more celebrity tea.